Art heists are high-profile crimes involving the theft of valuable artworks, typically from museums and private collections. These thefts are significant not only for the loss of monetary value, but also for the cultural and historical significance of the stolen items. The complexity and daring nature of these crimes often capture the public's imagination, leading to widespread media coverage. Infamous examples, such as the theft of the Mona Lisa in 1911 and the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist in 1990, underscore the high stakes involved in recovering these cultural treasures. Art heists are consequential events as they result in both cultural and monetary losses. They highlight the intersection of art and crime, revealing vulnerabilities in art storage and display practices. For example, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, with stolen works worth around $500 million, exemplifies the immense financial and cultural impact of such thefts. These heists often trigger a broader conversation on the security and preservation of historical artifacts, emphasizing the need for vigilant protection measures. The phenomenon of art theft dates back to ancient times, reflecting ongoing challenges in safeguarding artwork. Throughout history, art has been targeted both for its aesthetic and symbolic value, often becoming a pawn in political and financial schemes. The theft of significant pieces like the Draftsman or the world's most famous painting, the Mona Lisa, which disappeared in 1911, underscores the perennial challenge of art theft. These events underline the enduring importance of art crime in shaping museum policies and international protection protocols throughout history and into the modern era. Art heists often capture the public's imagination, fueled by elements of mystery and audacious execution. Famous cases, such as the Mona Lisa heist by Vincenzo Peruggia in 1911, which was eventually solved, and the still unsolved 1990 Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, are prime examples that continue to intrigue audiences. The elaborate planning and finesse involved in these crimes contribute to their allure, inspiring numerous books, films, and documentaries that strive to uncover the complex narratives behind these daring thefts. The continuous threat of art theft has profound implications for legal frameworks and security measures within museums and galleries worldwide. The perceived vulnerability of these institutions has prompted advancements in security practices and regulatory changes in international art laws. Recently, enhanced surveillance systems and technologies like blockchains for authenticity verification have been increasingly adopted to safeguard art collections. Such innovations are crucial in preventing theft and recovering stolen art, evidenced by ongoing efforts to address high-profile heists, including those still unresolved from decades past. The infamous Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist took place on the night of March 18, 1990, in Boston, Massachusetts. This high-profile art heist is often labeled the greatest such theft in history, involving the removal of priceless artworks under mysterious circumstances. The museum, known for its incredible collection, found itself at the center of an astounding burglary, further entwining its name with one of the art world's greatest mysteries. The theft left an indelible mark not only on Boston's cultural landscape, but also on the global perception of art security vulnerabilities. In total, 13 pieces were stolen from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum during the 1990 heist, comprising some of the world's most celebrated artworks, including those by Rembrandt and Vermeer. This large scope distinguished the incident as particularly significant within the art community, both due to the artistic merit of the works involved and their substantial collective value, which is estimated around $500 million. The loss of these masterpieces represents a tremendous gap in cultural heritage, the absence of which continues to resonate in conversations about art preservation and security. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist was notably executed by individuals disguised as Boston police officers, allowing them to deceitfully gain access by exploiting the museum staff's inclination to trust law enforcement. This breach highlighted essential vulnerabilities in security protocols during that period, pushing museums globally to reconsider and upgrade their security measures and procedures. This event exemplified critical gaps that can be exploited by savvy criminals, prompting widespread calls for more comprehensive and technologically sophisticated security solutions to safeguard cultural artifacts. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist remains a mystery, with designs on recovery still active yet largely stagnant, despite a long-standing offer of a $10 million reward for information leading to the artwork's recovery. The failure to resolve this case over 3 decades later highlights both the complexities inherent in art crime investigations and the convoluted countermeasures that thieves often employ to avoid apprehension. As such, it remains an enduring enigma and a daunting reminder of unsolved challenges within the realm of art crime. The unsolved heist at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum has fascinated the public and media alike, inspiring innumerable theories, books, films, and documentaries aiming to unravel the mystery behind the crime. Its allure lies in its audacity and the intractability of its secrets, fueling a cultural fascination with stories of art crime and the romanticism surrounding the underground art world. These narratives have captivated audiences worldwide, continually enshrining the heist within pop culture lore and the collective memory of enduring art controversies. The theft of the Mona Lisa from the Louvre on August 21, 1911, marked an iconic moment in art history, committed by Vincenzo Peruggia, a former museum employee. His unique ruse involved staying hidden overnight in the museum until it closed, stealthily retrieving the world-renowned painting the following day. This singular event shined a spotlight on art security issues and sparked worldwide intrigue, transcending the theft itself to embody a cultural phenomenon. The Mona Lisa heist had an extraordinary impact on the painting's fame, catapulting it to global stardom. Its historical significance lies not only in its uniqueness, but also in how the crime propelled public curiosity and reinforced the allure of Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece. The event underscored the intricate dance between art and crime, where even a felony could magnify cultural appreciation and symbolism worldwide, weaving the theft into the Mona Lisa's enchanting story. The Mona Lisa was recovered in 1913 after being missing for 2 years. Peruggia's arrest came when he attempted to sell the revered painting to an art dealer in Florence, Italy. The recovery was a monumental event, closing a chapter of suspense that had captivated global audiences while re-establishing the painting within the safe confines of the Louvre. This recovery served to reinforce the importance of international cooperation in art security while showcasing successful law enforcement interventions in art crime. The notorious theft of the Mona Lisa underscored the critical need to enhance museum security and foster stronger international collaboration in art protection. It demonstrated vulnerabilities in existing systems and spurred a re-evaluation of how priceless works are safeguarded. This watershed moment highlighted the importance of robust security measures, leading to widespread museological changes and stressing a collective responsibility among institutions globally to shield cultural treasures from similar fates. The Dutch Museum heist, orchestrated in 2012 at the Kunsthal Museum in Rotterdam, stands as a significant criminal event where 7 paintings from artists like Picasso and Monet were stolen. The operation was swift and bold, exploiting security gaps to facilitate such a high-stakes theft. The financial implications were vast, with tens of millions of dollars at stake, spotlighting vulnerabilities even in respected art establishments and generating a renewed focus on preventive security measures. Edvard Munch's iconic painting, The Scream, was infamously stolen from the National Museum in Oslo on February 12, 1994, coinciding with the Winter Olympics that year. The audacious crime occurred under a veil of distraction and was masterfully timed. Fortunately, after a dramatic and intense search, the painting was recovered. However, it sustained damage during its caper, reminding the art world of the delicate nature of these cultural treasures and the irreversible consequences such thefts may entail. The Dutch Museum heist and Munch's The Scream theft, while different in execution and outcome, share distinctive features that illustrate the persistent challenges faced in art recovery. Recovering stolen art is fraught with complexities, including tracking the artworks amid international borders and diversified market irregularities. Motivations behind such thefts might range from ransom, resale in illicit markets, to personal possession, complicating recovery that requires cohesive strategies and multinational collaborations, often without any guarantee of complete resolution. The financial implications of art heists are monumental, with stolen pieces often valued in the millions. The Kunsthal Museum heist of 2012 resulted in the loss of pieces estimated at tens of millions, showcasing the stark economic impact of these crimes. Similarly, the cultural significance often far exceeds its monetary valuation, contributing to a potential spike in illicit market value. These financial considerations not only affect collectors and insurance entities, but also have ramifications on cultural heritage preservation and museum reputations. Art heists often revolve around exploiting security weaknesses, drawing from a consistent pattern seen across multiple incidents globally. Such weaknesses might include inadequate technology, insufficient surveillance, or overstretched human resources. Meanwhile, the effort to recover stolen art poses its own set of challenges, often requiring navigation through international jurisdictions, locating art in private collections or underground markets, and the involvement of sophisticated legal and diplomatic efforts, thus underscoring the intricate life cycle of art crimes. Art heists capture public intrigue through their deep-seated infamy and the high stakes involved. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist is widely recognized as particularly remarkable due to the unparalleled value and notoriety of the works taken. Meanwhile, the Mona Lisa heist continues to captivate audiences not merely due to its famed subject, but also the unexpected ease with which it was executed in the early 20th century. These, among others, remain high on the list of major art thefts for aficionados and scholars alike. Art heists imprint themselves on history through the dates of their occurrence, often becoming folklore in the annals of art crime. March 18, 1990, is indelibly marked as the fateful night of the Isabella Stewart Gardner theft. Meanwhile, the early 20th century saw one of its most sensational art heists on August 21, 1911, when the Mona Lisa was cleverly absconded from its place at the Louvre. These dates resonate as pivotal moments in art history, marking significant events that have since influenced art crime policing strategies. The locations of art heists reveal hotspots where criminal activity intersects with cultural troves, often in significant urban centers or renowned museums known for housing masterpieces. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston and the Musée du Louvre in Paris are prime examples, bearing witness to some of the most daring thefts in history. These venues remain prized targets due to their rich collections, highlighting vulnerabilities in even the most esteemed cultural institutions. The scale of an art heist is often measured by the number of pieces successfully taken during the crime. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum incident saw 13 invaluable works vanish overnight, while the Kunsthal Museum in Rotterdam reported the loss of 7 paintings. These formidable numbers not only illustrate the audacity of the perpetrators, but magnify the extent of financial and cultural damage sustained by the institutions which surfaces in the aftermath. The financial assessment of stolen artworks provides a glimpse into the staggering economic repercussions resulting from such art crimes. The Gardner Museum frames this reality, with losses estimated at around $500 million, underscoring the enormous value involved. Similarly, thefts like the Kunsthal Museum heist, assessed at tens of millions, represent significant shocks to cultural economies, highlighting essential lessons about the profound risks of art misappropriation and the necessity of fortified security measures. The resolution status of art heists reveals much about the complexity and intrigue within the world of art crime. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum incident remains an open case, captivating ongoing public interest, while the Mona Lisa's theft reached resolution upon Vincenzo Peruggia's arrest. These statuses highlight differing outcomes, reflecting disparities in investigative success and echoing the enduring challenges faced in concluding investigations tied to art crime. Art heists result in substantial financial setbacks impacting art institutions, collectors, and insurers. Artworks involved in these thefts often bear valuations running into hundreds of millions, as seen with the Gardner Museum event. The loss incurs not only direct financial hit to worth and assets, but ripples through insurance claims and premium fluctuations. This underlines the shifts in financial strategies for safeguarding future collections amidst persistent threats posed by such audacious thefts. The cultural ramifications of art thefts are far-reaching, depriving communities of vital cultural resources and hindering access to public collections. When masterpieces vanish overnight, societies lose not only the works themselves but the profound historical narratives and contextual insights that accompany them. This cultural void is acutely felt, hindering educational opportunities and cultural enrichment that prestigious artworks traditionally provide, further emphasizing the urgent need for their protection and preservation. Art heists contribute to market distortions by fueling the black market for stolen art, complicating the provenance issues that significantly influence legitimate sales and valuations. Such disruptions affect confidence within art purchasing circuits, complicating authentication and creating hesitancy among potential investors. This shadow market thrives on inadequacies in international protocols, necessitating unified approaches to actualize credible art transactions amid the turbulence brought upon by these illicit activities. The stories of art thefts captivate the imagination of the public, leading to widespread adaptations in literature and film. As narratives that intertwine crime with creativity, the drama and mystery inherent in such thefts resonate with audiences globally. These tales become ingrained within cultural dialogues, sustaining their notoriety and securing their place in both artistic expression and entertainment industries as enduring points of fascination and intrigue. Art heists catalyze significant advancements in security technology and policy innovation. They emphasize vulnerabilities that necessitate enhanced measures, leveraging technology like surveillance systems and digital tracking tools to safeguard precious assets. These advancements represent proactive responses shaping future cultural preservation efforts, ensuring that museums and similar institutions mitigate risks and heighten defense mechanisms to protect their extensive collections globally, thereby fostering resilience in the face of art crime challenges. The relentless pursuit for recovering stolen artworks can span decades, necessitating enduring coordination between law enforcement and art institutions. Persistent cross-border investigations employ various strategies aimed at overcoming the concealment challenges that accompany art thefts. This ongoing effort underscores the commitment across multiple agencies to restore cultural assets to their rightful places, reflecting a collective dedication to resolving one of the ongoing challenges faced in art curation and preservation. Art recovery is riddled with intricate challenges, from authenticating stolen pieces amidst dubious circumstances to maintaining legal frameworks spanning varied jurisdictions. Proving provenance becomes a central aspect, requiring robust documentation to affirm rightful ownership, crucial during asset retrieval efforts. The transnational nature of art crime means cooperation with international partners is vital, demanding synchronized practices and laws converging on effective recovery actions throughout the global art community. Innovations in technology play a transformative role in the recovery of stolen art, with blockchain and databases at the forefront of improvement efforts. These tools provide robust frameworks crucial for tracking and authenticating artworks, creating detailed and reliable records instrumental in art tracking endeavors. By maintaining continuity and integrity in data, these technologies anchor modern approaches to effective asset protection and law enforcement coordination across the art world. Offering public incentives in the form of financial rewards is a common strategy to enhance community involvement in recovering stolen art. Such initiatives can spark insightful tips that might not surface through conventional channels, although their efficacy varies. This includes substantial financial remuneration fostered by entities like the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, reflecting broader practices rooted in engaging citizens as active participants in art crime resolution strategies. Unsolved art thefts, like the perennial mystery of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, continue to perplex investigators. These enduring enigmas pose daunting puzzles, captivating both specialized crime units and the public. The complexity and transience of art crime networks create formidable challenges, ensuring such cases remain entrenched in the annals of unresolved mysteries, driving an ongoing ambition within the art world to strive for ultimate resolution and justice.